Hey you guys, it's your girl Nurse B, and as you could tell from the title, today we're going to be talking about why you just can't fail. It's just it can be a little impossible for you to fail. So just watch this video to the end, and I'm sure that you will gain some insight as of why you can't fail and why you should never think that failure is an option. Okay? The first thing that I'm really going to get into before I go into my spiel about failure and the law of assumption and why you should always be believing in yourself, I'm going to give you the definition of the word fail. Okay? So, the definition, according to Google, says to be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal or to neglect to do something. Does any of those definitions go along with the word failure or how some people may think that failure should go? Because the reality is, if we're paying attention to the definition and going along those lines, if you continue to move towards a goal, if you continue to work towards a goal, if you continue to move forward, there is no way that you could fail. And I mean, that could be the whole video. I could leave the video just like that because that is the reality. You know, a lot of people get caught up in the word failure. Oh, I'm a failure. I failed. And even in high school, I feel like in just grade school, they make it such a priority to put a title on somebody not doing good enough. You know, they made it where you're going to get an A for this, you're going to get a B for this, a C, a D, a E, a F. Okay. Yeah, I was in school. They gave out E's, y'all. E for effort. No, but from a young age, we're taught like what does failure mean? Like we're taught that failure is something bad. Failure is something that is unacceptable, right? And that is completely right. But I think that a lot of people are going about the word failure or thinking about failure in a way that is possible. Because the reality is, if you believe in yourself, outside of being grade school, because I feel like grade school can be a sort of conditioning for little children, and because they're going to believe these certain things for the rest of their lives. Okay. So realistically, we think that, you know, if we get an F or we don't do good enough or if something happens, like we're going to fail. We somebody's doing better than us and we failed, and we didn't make it this time and we failed. And that is absolutely incorrect, because I feel like when you're on the road to success, it takes a different type of mindset. You know, it takes a different type of belief that you have to outweigh all the obstacles in order to get to success. So sometimes people think failure can match mistake. You know, some people can think that failure can match a setback. You know, some people think that failure could mean pivot. And that is not true. As long as you're going towards your goal, you're going to fall. And the reality is, as long as you fall forward, you fail forward, you will never fail. You will never fail. Because if we're referring back to a small definition, fail means to be unsuccessful. And y'all, they even underline the word. I'm going to put it right here. They even underline the word. Be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal. The sentence that they added with it is he failed in his attempt to secure the election. Don't allow failure to hold you back from your success. Because the only way that you can really succeed is to fail. So we really have to put ourselves in the mindset of not failing but growing. Not failing, but learning. Not failing, but moving and shifting. You know, failure is such a negative word. And sometimes we have these negative words and we attach them to the things that we tried to do, the things that we didn't try to do. And the reality is, as long as you believe and you assume something to be true, it is true. And, that is why I feel like so many times in my own personal life, like I've had doors closed, I've had setbacks, I've had a lot of stuff that really has been going on lately that really has me going back inwardly. I feel like a healing journey, a spiritual journey, personal development, growth, all of that stuff is ongoing. I feel like as long as I'm becoming 1%, 2%, 3% better every day, I'm playing the long game. Because in the terms of the law of assumption, I already assume myself in being at my highest level of success. So when we reverse engineer the success that we desire to see, and we believe that we're going to arrive there one day, and we are focusing and practicing on the law of assumption, that also means we are practicing the law of belief. So when you believe in yourself and you're true to this belief, there is not a shadow of a doubt in your mind. Like, I'm talking about not even a shadow of a doubt in your mind that you can do something. Like, you will be surprised and abundant. You will be surprised and abundant in blessings, in opportunities, in connections, in things that you would never thought that was possible, all because you had a belief. You had believed that was as small as a mustard seed. You believed that you could do this, and you believed that you could get to this next level, so you did. And I know that, people say these laws, and people talk about personal development, and we talk about these different things as if it's easy. And the truth of the matter is, in the back of my mind, I feel like at times, in the past, I didn't believe. I knew in my being, my intuition, I knew that I had been called for a higher purpose. I knew that something greater had needed to be done. And I felt like even my career, all the time, all the years that I had spent in college, like all of this had to mean something. All of it had to be leading up to a bigger cause. And the truth of the matter is, like, I still believe that. I still believe that. And sometimes, like, when we get caught up in the darkness, we can't see the light. And it's really the opposite. It's really the opposite. Like, when you are in the dark, you have to become the light. So focusing on the law of assumption sometimes will carry you through your darkest times. The law of assumption can have you put it on your best outfit when you don't have $1 in the bank account. The law of assumption is something that should be uplifting you on a daily basis, that you should be tapping into as soon as you wake up, because the reality is not. The reality is not. You can create your own reality. A lot of us think that it's impossible. A lot of us are paying too much attention to these surface level things, when a lot of things are happening prior to you even seeing it with your eyes. A lot of things are happening prior to you meeting these people and getting the opportunities. Because if you never believed that you could do it, you would never do the work that it takes to do it, and you would never put yourself in a position to do it or get it. So you see, the law of assumption, it could be something so simple, but we have to practice it every day. Because just like I said before, when we were in grade school, and when we were kids, and when we were teenagers, these people, our parents, our friends, our neighbors, they were telling us certain things that we could probably still have in our minds today. Certain limiting beliefs that make us feel stuck and stagnant. And I feel like the reality is you deserve to be released from that. The reality is you deserve to be free. You deserve to be in a space of abundance. And that is being in a space of belief. Because I feel like at the most minimal thing that you could do, the bare minimum that you could be doing for yourself is believing in yourself. So I feel like, taking the time out on a daily basis and creating some type of routine for yourself that makes you believe soon as you wake up. Because the truth of the matter is, the brain is the most impressionable soon as you wake up. The first thing that you do when you open your eyes is probably how your day will go. So if you waking up thinking about bills, you thinking about how bad your relationship is, you thinking about how your friend stabbed you in the back and how you won't have no money, you trying to figure out how you want to make ends meet and how you want to do this and that. As soon as you wake up, not even giving yourself a space of positivity, that's how your day is going to be. You're going to be worrying about these things all day. And I want to tell y'all, whatever you think about, you bring about. And it's sad, but it's very true. So whatever you are thinking about over and over in this moment, I want you to analyze that. I want you to think about what you're thinking about on a daily basis, and then start to think about how all of these things have been played out. Think about how all these things have been coming into alignment with the things that you have been thinking. If you're thinking, oh, I ain't got no money, these bills, what do you think you're going to get more of? You're going to get more of lack of money and more bills. So when we change our minds and we change our language and we change our attitudes, we become what we think about. When you know that you're abundant, you act abundant, you do abundant things, you dress abundant. A lot of people have it confused, like you could walk around, you could be happy and do all these things, and people will judge you. People will think that something is wrong with you. People will think that because you're positive or because you're the light or because you're an individual that believes in themselves, they will think that you're weak. But the truth of the matter is, positivity is power. Positivity is power. God is love. So when you do things out of love and you start to love on yourself, you naturally create more abundance. You naturally become more divine, and you could never fail. How could you fail in a space like that? All things are working out for the good of those who renew their minds. I think that's what it is. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me look it up. I think it's all, let me see. Okay, yeah, so it's a scripture, okay? So Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this age, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay? By the renewing of your mind. That is in the Bible, and all of these things that people talk about in religion and just all of this stuff, like it's really like a mental metaphor. It's a mental metaphor. So go within yourself, heal yourself, enjoy the journey, and know that whatever you want, it wants you back, you're going to get it. If you believe you want it, if you believe you can have it. If you don't believe, you'll never get it. That's just that. You'll never fail when you know that success is yours, but you'll always fail if you feel like you will. That's just it. If you quit, you're gonna fail. If you quit, you're gonna fail. If you don't know what to do and you don't do anything, you're failing. You're a failure. But why put these negative words, attach these negative words to ourselves? Just continue to encourage and uplift yourself. That's it. That's all. That's all I have for y'all today. I really hope this message is able to just speak to somebody. I don't really know why this idea popped up, or I had this idea to make this video, maybe for myself. Maybe because life will give you all these damn lemons and you either make a lemon drop or lemonade, because who is going to quit? Just keep going. Just keep going, keep growing, keep doing it, keep learning. It's yours to have. Don't look at nobody else's journey. Look at your own and continue to remember that what you want wants you back. And if you don't want it no more, you'll never get it. So thank y'all for watching this video to the end. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We will be focusing on personal development, subconscious mind, and just getting to a bag, okay? Also, I am a social media manager. So if you need social media management or you know somebody that is in need, I will be putting my email in the description box and also all of my socials so you can follow me on there. Also, give this video a thumbs up. If y'all like this video, do y'all liking this content? Like, let me know. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, put the bell on so you can get notified every time your girl drop a video. And until next time, I love you guys.